Hello, lads, and lassies. Welcome back. Another Monday, another Attack on Titan. Well, I know these posts on Sunday, but I record them early Monday morning, and then I edit them, and then they should come out like at 2 or 1 during Monday. Check out our Gravity Falls while you wait, because those also post on Monday. But yes, Attack on Titan. Last episode was probably one of the most brutal we have seen so far in this series. I could be wrong. I mean, Erwin's charge. That was pretty epic, but it was also incredibly harsh to watch. But yeah, Eren just ripped the Jaw Titan apart. Mikasa cut off his legs while he was trying to escape, and while he was just crawling on the ground, Eren just pinned him, ripped off an arm, ripped off another, and then just used him as a nutcracker, destroyed the casing of the Warhammer Titan, and drank her. And I think we got a visual cue of Eren absorbing the Warhammer. Like, you saw his eyes expand a little bit. So, I mean, Yonkers. He's got 3 Titans in him. He's got the Founding Titan. He's got the Attack Titan. Now he has the Warhammer Titan. I would have eaten Porco just in case Porco had a little bit of the Warhammer in him. But Eren was going to. He got like his mouth so close. He got like like a tasty burger. And then Reiner got the will to live because Gabi and Falco were just yelling, like, Reiner, help us! Help us! And then Reiner's just like, why can't any of you just let me die? I might have gotten that quote wrong, but yeah, he just, like, lightning struck the ground where he was kind of like in a coma. And the armored Titan looked sick. He had a whole bunch of like spikes and extra armor, and the face threw me off because the face has usually been like this face plate, kind of like Iron Man has like that little thing right there, but he had like this. It was weird. Maybe it could express itself now, like Eren expresses himself with like maybe he can open his mouth now. But other things that happened, we found out what the lights were for. The soldiers of Paradis have a blimp now that they could just. It's the retreat. And I guess the plan was to eat as many Titans as possible, the retreat on the blimp, and then bada bing, bada boom, go back to Paradis. And Armin nuked the Navy. Armin just, they're like, hey, get that fishing boat out of here. Just turns around and you see like Armin's older face, like, God of Destruction. Yeah. But we see everyone seems to be not chill with this plan. Everyone seems to be very uncomfortable with the idea of slaying Marlians. Even Mikasa, when like back in season 2, she has a quote saying like, "There are only so many people in this world that I can have the possibility of caring about," and like that was her excuse, I think, when she was trying to kill Reiner or Bertolt. I can't remember exactly the context of that. But now Eren's killed so many innocents. It's like even Mikasa's face. She's like, "Whoa!" And then Armin he's understanding Bertolt. He's like, "Is this what you felt like, Bertolt, looking over our wall?" Like he didn't feel happy about it. There was a sadness there. And Hanji's back. We have a new character. We have a new African American character in the squad. I don't remember if we've ever met him. I don't think we have. We must have recruited him from outside of Paradis, or maybe he was a guard. Maybe they got him. Like maybe he's one of the Marlians, and like he just transferred to their side. I don't know exactly. Maybe we'll get into his character more. Maybe we won't. Maybe he's just like a background character. But it looked like he was flying the blimp. Armin created the blimp. I just need to see what happens with this episode. Reiner versus Eren, rematch of his entry. Let's do this, lads. I'll just remind you, I don't do this every time, but I'll remind you. Because of YouTube's copyright policy and me wanting to get this up as fast as possible, we're going to have to host the reaction on a different website. So down below there are 2 different links. Just choose the website that works best for you, and then come back here for the discussion. Let's do this, lads. Man, there's so much to talk about in this episode, and then there's like so much tragedy. Sasha's death it came out of nowhere. It was just, Gabi rolled onto the ship, shot the first person that she got in her line of sight, and nah, man, it just had to be Sasha. We've had her since season 1. Well, we've had her, Connie, Jean, like they've been like our main side characters since season 1. We've been through so much with them. Like there's this episode in season 2 when Sasha's just trying to save a kid from a Titan, and all she has is a bow and arrow, and it's so great, and she's one of the best characters outside of like the big 3 and Levi. And now she's just gone. And it was like one of the most real deaths. Just of all the way, like hers was probably the most pain. No, definitely, it's probably eaten by a Titan as well. Like okay, so like eaten by the Titan, it's like horrifying. But like just getting shot and just having to wait, and like everyone around her. I wonder if Eren would have run out too if he wasn't tied up. I wonder if he would have gone to like just seen her. But yeah, Mikasa and Armin just ran out, crying over her. She didn't even get like, well, like she did get last words, but like it wasn't like the thing where the person's dying and they do their last words. It's just like, nope, her last words could have just been what she said to Connie and Jean. Like she might not have said anything else after that. But yeah, Mikasa and Armin running out to go see her actually passes. That was really good. So much stuff happened this episode so fast. Can't kill Ryan. I'm gonna take it from the beginning. So I thought that was gonna be the entire episode right there, just fighting Rhina. That was like a minute maybe. Eren just punched straight through his armor. There was a point in time when Eren couldn't hit that armor without breaking himself. Now it's just he just punched right through his faceplate. That was it. And then like you can see Rhina's eye. Oh, I don't know how I like. It's really weird seeing the armored Titan with an expressive mouth and eyes, because it's usually like slits everywhere. But man, when you saw his eye and just passes out. But I don't think Rhino was going in for a fight. He was going in to save Galliard, and that's because Gabi said Galliard needs your help. So he just ripped Galliard away from Eren and passed out. I mean, Eren could have still eaten Galliard. There was still time right there. But yeah, I love that of most of it. Like, you know, the background soldiers, like that red, I can't remember that guy's name for the life of me. I know he's the only survivor of Erwin's charge, but I just can't remember his name. But yeah, other than him and like his crew of soldiers that we don't know, like no one's happy. Eren and Mikasa come back. Armin's just there. He just holds out his hand, but he's not even smiling at Eren. And these guys have been childhood friends since forever. And they get reunited, and it's just silence. They know what they've done. They are not happy about what they've done. And Levi just kicks Eren again. Nothing's changed. And this was Eren's plan. No, like he manipulated them. And he just left. He probably just left Paradis, and you know, he sent letters saying, "Oh, hey, I've been kidnapped. I need your help. I need to get out of here now." And they just had, because Eren's their most important player. He's their powerhouse. Sasha died because of it. And I wasn't sure if he was gonna emote when Sasha died. Like with that news, I mean, he was pretty cold when they said Sasha got shot. He didn't even react, but just did she have any last words? And the meat and the flashback all the way back when Eren was just didn't even know he had a Titan in him, when he's just a normal guy, more or less, in this Titan eating world, and just like, I stole some meat from the pantry, you guys want some? And like that voice, not even a crack, it's just like that whimper he had. He didn't cry, but that whimper was all you need. It's just a man trying to, like, he was on the verge of laughing, but like it wasn't the laugh that like a foolhardy laugh like the guys that with the redhead were having, like, yeah, we dealt a mighty blow to the enemy. It was like, I don't want to cry, but I don't know how to deal with this, man. Yeah, so Aaron breaking and Aaron dragging everyone. It's like, man. Yeah, he's just tied up, man. Oh. This must be so confusing for Gabi and Falco. Like, Zeke is... I knew Zeke wasn't dead. Like, that's not how you kill the Beast Titan, but he just literally, like, Gabi and Falco stroll up, and Zeke's like, hey, he's got, like, probably his arms and legs just cut off again. Levi just out here obliterating him. And that was what the steam was when they were, Aaron and Levi were talking. You saw steam. I thought it was just like some people with ODM gear hopping on. No, it was just Zeke regenerating. And this was all Zeke's plan. So how much of this was Zeke's plan? How much was he like, all right, so you guys gotta like, let's prepare. Let's have Aaron go over there, and you guys will be chill. I wonder if like he had the plan of Aaron going undercover, and they were like, no, that's too dangerous. And Aaron's like, yep, I'll do it. And he just dragged the scouts there. But how much of this was Zeke's plan? Obviously, he didn't plan for Falco and Gabi. Just the miscalculations. But yeah, why? So, like, Zeke's parents, they were... Yeah, Zeke's parents were... I'm trying to remember here. Because we have, like, okay, yeah, Grisha... Shoot, what's the... Okay, yeah, Zeke is Grisha. Okay, yeah, it's all making sense. So, like, the grandpa... Sorry, it's like, it's been a while since I've seen Season 3. I'm rewatching Season 1, but I stopped because Micaiah said they got into anime, so I stopped rewatching... I stopped doing my Attack on Titan rewatch, so it can be as fresh as possible when I'm going with Micaiah. But, yeah, so the guy that Aaron met, the Jaeger in the hospital, the doctor, that was Grisha's dad. Zeke is Grisha's son. And, Zeke turned in Grisha and Grisha's wife, who was... Or, yeah, Zeke turned in his dad and mom. His mom was royalty. Because Grisha and his wife were fighting for Eldium freedom. And little Zeke was like, nah, man, I'm securing the Beast Titan. Unless this was part of the plan? There's no way that Grisha thought this far ahead. So maybe Zeke thought legitimately this was the... Okay, okay, so two things. Little Zeke, you know, he was brainwashed. He's told his entire life outside of his family that Eldians are devils. The only way to renew your sentence would be to, like, join the Marleyan army, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So as a child, he believed that. He saw what his parents were doing, turned them in, and he's had, like, I think he's 30 right now. So he's 30-ish, maybe 40, and he has the Beast Titan now. He's like, jeez, kind of... Marley ain't that great, man. And so he's turning. Or, as a little kid, Zeke saw how his father was doing things. He's like, no, there's no way a revolution's gonna work. They have the Titans on their side. We need to get the Titans on our side. So Zeke turned them in for his plan, became the Beast Titan because he got so much trust out of that. You know, he turned in his parents. This kid will do anything for Marley. And he's just been playing the long game after that. Or the third option, which I just came up with right now, this was all part of Grisha's plan. He's like, Zeke, I know this is going to be hard. I need you to turn us in. But we probably would have seen that in the dreams Aaron was having. Were they dreams? Was it? It's either dreams or a flashback. I can't remember. But we probably would have seen that in the flashback or dreams. Unless... Maybe that's why they trust Zeke. Aaron saw that his father told Zeke that you need to do this, and Zeke was like, fine, okay, I guess. Maybe that's why they're trusting Zeke. Why would you trust Zeke, though? Because, okay, if any of the three options I said, valid, right? Zeke's had a character arc. he's had like this redemption inside. Not really a redemption. He's just like seeing things differently now, or like he's always seen things this way. There's no reason for the LD, like there's no reason for the soldiers of Paradis to trust him, unless Eren saw that this was all part of Grisha's plan. Zeke is a very deep mole in the system. That's probably it. That's what I am thinking. Because there's no way Levi would trust Zeke after that, and then Zeke caused so much death too. I want to see why he's doing that, what his master plan is, why he attacked Paradis after all this. I mean, like, probably attacked Paradis because, yeah, to not blow his cover. Yeah, what are we doing here? And then he said also, you have the founding titan and a titan with royal blood in Eren, which is talking about the Warhammer. But isn't the founding titan already royal blood? Like, unless it got diluted, like Grisha ate the founding titan, who is royal blood, yes, but then Eren ate Grisha, and Grisha isn't royal blood, so the founding titan got diluted, and it can only work when you have royal blood. So by eating the Warhammer that is royal blood, you have the powers of the... Maybe? I don't think that's how it, maybe that's how it would work. I mean, I don't think that's how it works. I'm not the one writing it. I wouldn't, it would make sense if that's how it worked, I guess. But that was just an interest. I wonder if it's a mistranslation thing. It's kind of weird. Maybe, okay, we'll see how that, like, goes on moving forward. But yeah, Eren being tied up. They lost the trust of the scouts. Armin and Mikasa, they've been by his side this entire time. They're not even fighting back at this point. I mean, obviously Mikasa, it's like she saw Levi kick Eren and she automatically went into defensive mode, but last time that happened she tried really hard. This time Armin like held her back and she tried a little bit. She's like, he needs to learn his lesson. She didn't fight to fight for him. She struggled a little bit, and then in the end she's like, no, this needs to happen. But yeah, red-haired guy, I completely forgot his name. Please leave down in the comments below what his name was. But like right as I said, yeah, I love that no one's celebrating. They all know what they did is horrible. Like they committed terrible war crimes. And red hair guys just like in the background, like we struck him down. This is a mighty blow to the Marleyan Empire. The new Eldian Empire is gonna be fantastic. And everyone was just cheering in the back. Like he was the hype man. Erwin wouldn't stand for this. Erwin did not take joy out of the death of his soldiers or the death of others. He was a man of honor. But I mean, yep, he was the only survivor of Erwin's charge, and that's probably haunted him to this day. And then Gabi, man, I like and hate Gabi. I mean, she shot Sasha, so I mean, I hate that. It's like so confused. I'm so conflicted. It's like if we saw everything, like it's like if we saw like Reina's entire backstory, why he attacked Paradis first, and then we started following Eren. It's Gabi. It's just Eren, but slightly different. It's vengeance consuming her, and I love that Falco is just, man. Falco's surprising me. He's like, no, like they're doing this because of revenge. It's like I thought Falco was going to inherit. I thought we were going to play the long game with the season. Falco inherits the armored titan. Then Eren turns Falco. And like now we have the armored titan on our side because Falco's kind-hearted. But Falco, he heard what Eren had to say. He's like, no, we kind of had this coming. This is revenge. Like, he's not okay with it, but he understands why they did it. And he sees the Eren and Gabi. And that him grabbing on, going up with her to protect her, to save her. Like, if he hadn't gone up, she would have died right there. Was it Jean that shot? Yeah, Jean would have shot her, I think. And man, Jean's going to be feeling extra guilty if he recognizes... Wait, no, Falco... Okay, never mind. I thought Gabi was the one protecting Peak, never mind, never mind. Everything is fine for Jean. Not really, but at least he doesn't have to feel the guilt of, man, if only I had shot that rocket launcher sooner, then Sasha wouldn't have had to die. At least he doesn't have to feel that guilt. Man, Sasha's death, that sucks. Dang it, man. She was one of the best characters, too. She's one of the, yeah. But Gabi, fuck, with the shit beaten out of them. Awful. And Jean's like always been one of the better characters. Like, we don't really get to see a lot of him, but we see like him in the background. Like, he was Aaron's stunt double back in season 1. And he's just leaning on the ship. Like, what's good is throwing out 2 kids. How is that going to stop this violence? How is that going to stop all this death? And if I was Gabi, I'd be so confused. Because she's thought that these are devils. Aaron's proved her right. This assault on Marley's killed her friends. And then you see this. Not only like they're emoting like normal people. Like, yeah, she got beaten up. But like, I mean, if they were real devils, they were thrown out of the ship. No problem. But then she sees Jean just crying over his dead comrade and not even wanting to do revenge. He's done with this death. And we didn't even get to see Gabi's reaction to that. I feel like that's very eye-opening right there. And then to be even more confused, like Zeke's on their side. Like, what? Next episode, I'm really interested. I'm always excited to see what's happening. Next episode, I'm really interested to see like what the heck Gabi's thinking right now. Like, what is her worldview now? How has everything changed for her? Is she gonna hear what Zeke's plan is too? Like, is she gonna hear like what Zeke is thinking, or like what is what Zeke has to say about his plan, why he's doing it, what his motivation is? Is that what's gonna change Gabi? Imagine if Gabi turns. Very unlikely, but hear me out. Gabi turns. Aaron, his expiration date is almost up. She eats Aaron, and she's the new Attack Titan. And then like I don't think that's how we would go, because one, we're losing one of our main characters that we've had since season 1. But why else would you move the timeline up? Like you could have gone like 3 years, 2 years, 1 year in the future. But other than making them all adults, what's the point of going like, yeah, we have less than a year left on our Titan counter. So I don't know how to want this series to end. Like with Gurren Lagann, I did Gurren Lagann reactions. I was always making like these predictions, like, oh my god, it'd be so good if it went this way, or if it went this way. Attack on Titan, I can't even make predictions because I'm not even satisfied. Like with Gurren Lagann, I was satisfied with my predictions because I was able to like, oh, like yeah, this is a complex character whip. Attack on Titan, whoever the author is, he's planned this out so thoroughly. I can't even make a prediction that I'd be satisfied with. I can only be satisfied with what he has to offer. But like I wouldn't be happy with that because we'd be losing Aaron. But at least Mikasa would have something other than Aaron as her character, maybe. But that'd be an interesting route. It's either Gabi, Falco would be a good candidate too. Because like, you know, Mikasa, yeah, if she ate Aaron, she'd become the Attack Titan. But Mikasa's one of their best soldiers. I mean, you'd be losing something by having Mikasa be the Attack Titan. Same with Levi. Jean, he could do it, I guess. He could eat Aaron, but I mean, he'd probably really want to. But yeah, like a Falco or Gabi, that'd be really interesting. I wouldn't want to lose Aaron. I think there's so much we have to do, like we have left with him to do. Like, what's changed with them in these past 4 years? Why did he go breach the Scouts' trust? Like, I guess nobody wanted to do it, and he was the one that started he's a man of action. Nobody wanted to do it. He'll do it for them. And they had to come rescue his ass because he didn't get himself captured. But yeah. And then I almost forgot. Beardy? I thought that was a chin strap. That's why I'm saying, like, no, they didn't have a beard. Who is this? And I was right. That was a woman's voice. Just wasn't Historia. And I thought with the whole Beardy thing, like, Peak's like, oh, I recognize him. I was thinking, who have we seen Peak with? But they just pulled a flashback of, like, oh, they're a character we've never seen before. So, like, that's fine. I'm glad it's not Historia because like, she's probably ruling Paradis right now. She has other priorities. But, man, Zeke has been planning this out for a long time. How many ships did they send? Like, I wrote down like they've destroyed some amount of ships. Um, shoot, how many? When did I start these notes? It was really early on. They destroyed like what, 15 or 20 scout ships maybe. I can't remember the exact number. I can't find it in my notes. But yeah, they destroyed a lot of scout ships. So like destroyed. Were those all Zeke's men? He's just sending them over. That's why we have. That's why we have the black guy, because like he's not Eldian, because Eldia or Eldia. He's not Paradis, because Paradis like the only people that aren't German. I think that's the theory, right? Right? They're supposed to be German descent. Maybe I'm wrong, but like for the sake, I would say like the only people that aren't white, because more or less, it's Mikasa and Levi. Well, is Levi Japanese or Asian? Wasn't Mikasa's mom Japanese? I forgot it. Like so, like Mikasa's mom was Asian, so Mikasa's like half Asian. But like that was a rarity. It's mostly like the same type of people. It's like mostly the same ethnicity. So like when I saw the black guy, I was like, okay, how did they recruit someone outside of Paradis? Like they've been busy these past 4 years. Technically, yes, but Zeke's been busy. He's just been saying like, all right, I know you guys don't have the best reinforcements, so I'm just going to send like 50 men per ship. We're going to say that you destroyed these ships. Now you have a whole bunch of ships. Like they have a fleet now, or a small fleet, but they have like 20, 15 ships maybe. I might have inflated that number, but how many ships they've sent over there? That's how many ships they have. They have the crew of those ships. Like they've gotten a massive buff. I wonder if Zeke sent Armin the plans on how to make an air balloon and the materials on the ships, or maybe they turned the ships into an air balloon. I don't know, but yeah, Zeke has been following this, and his cover's blown. His cover is blown because Peak recognized them, and yeah, I guess Peak's like they were a devout follower. They were a devout follower of Zeke. So yeah, his cover's blown. He can't go back to Eldia. But I guess he has a new home in Paradis. It's probably gonna be like a prison cell. Probably be right next to his stepbro Aaron. But yep, I can't wait for next episode. I want to see Gabi's reaction to how human the devils are. I want to see Zeke's plan. I want to see what the heck they're gonna do with Aaron. But yes, lads, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below. If you don't have anything to comment, just comment Anakin's balls. Why comment that? Because commenting helps the YouTube algorithm recognize that allegedly commenting helps the YouTube algorithm go, oh, people are actually interacting with the channel. Let's spread it out, because we want to get this channel out there. We want to expand. We want to get more followers, because we enjoy doing YouTube. So yeah, if you don't have anything to comment Anakin's balls, because that's just a running gag we have on the channel. Or Shrek is the avatar. You'll understand that in a couple months. But oh, or just comment the redhead's name. What's his name? I can't remember for the life of me. I can't remember. But yeah, lads, I'll see you next week when Attack on Titan airs. I'll be here to do it. Go check out my My Hero Academia reactions with Micaiah. I'm trying to get him caught up by the time Season 5 drops. Right now, well, okay, on YouTube, Season 2, Episode 2 is out. With us, we just finished the premiere of Season 3. So, yeah, it's going to be a while. But yeah, check out those reactions. Check out our Avatar reactions. Check out our Gravity Falls reactions. There's a ton on this channel. But yeah, see you all in the next one, lads.